party. So we're talking about a mystery hostess party. You have, look, if you've got friends and family that you can invite, and if they're interested in coming, invite them. But ideally, this is a way of meeting new people. So where are we getting these people from? These guests have come from either people that you've met at a market or an expo or a school fete, and they said no to booking a party of their own. So you simply invited them to come to your mystery hostess party to have a look at the products, and you've told them that you're giving away the free products. Or it could be from people that have filled in a competition entry form. So they've seen a competition entry box in a local business, they filled in an entry form, you have rung them and you've offered the free product as a hostess, they've said no, and then you've invited them to come to your mystery hostess party instead. So how I run this, how do you incentivize people to get there, and what works? I usually run 3 prizes. So I'll have a small prize, which might be just a bottle of wine, or it might be a pretty little candle, or even a little box of chocolates wrapped up with a pretty bow on it or something. A small prize would be given out as a raffle prize or a raffle draw for the people that attended. So I'll do one draw for all of the guests that showed up on the day. Now, the guests that bring a friend along with them, I usually give them an extra entry into the draw. So if you've come along and you've brought a friend that I've never talked to before, you get 2 entries into the draw for the attendance gift. Then you'll have a bigger gift for those who purchase, and your biggest and by far the best gift will be for the people that book a party. So what do you do for that? Well, this is really going to be a bit specific to your company and how your rewards work. So if you have hostess rewards where maybe on the day of their party they'll get one thing, and then for the bookings they'll get another, that's really easy to split up, because then usually what they get for the bookings would be bigger, and or whichever way it goes. So whichever reward is the smallest, make that the purchasing prize. So what do? Simply everyone that ends up buying at that party, their names all go in the draw. You pull out one name, that's the winner, and that would be someone that has purchased at the party, and that's going to be your medium-sized prize, okay? So whatever's in that middle value there. Then you've got the biggest prize, which is going to be for the bookings. So once you finish the party, you've got all your bookings, and then whoever has booked a party goes into the draw. You pull a name out and they win the biggest prize. Now, you don't give them that prize today. You wrap it up, or you put it aside, and that's going to be their prize at their party. So why is that? Because you don't want them to cancel. You want them to have the party. So you say to them, great, that's your prize. I'm going to put that aside. I'll wrap it up. I'll make it all pretty, and that's going to be your extra gift on the day of your party. So small prize for those that attend, 2 entries for the ones that bring a friend, medium prize for the ones that buy, and the biggest prize for the ones that book, but don't give them that prize today. They only get that prize on the day of their party. So that covers the basics, but we need to talk a little bit about some extra theory here. Okay, so it's time for us to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart now about what to do from here once you're starting to get these promotional bookings, because now we've covered the 3 magical strategies of how to get bookings when you've got none, or it's what I would call promotional bookings. So you know how to get bookings from doing a market or an expo, you know how to get bookings from competition lead boxes in local shops, and you now know how to run a mystery hostess party to generate bookings from new people there. Now, what I need to talk to you about is all of these promotional bookings, they have a far higher cancellation or a postponement rate, and you must do excellent hostess coaching to be able to counteract that. So look, I believe that if I can tell you the truth up front, you'll appreciate it. It's better than just glossing it all over and telling you, that's fantastic, you've booked 10 parties going to happen. because with this you've got a far, far higher cancellation rate. So really try to hostess coach to the best that you can on the day that you meet them. Sometimes you won't have enough time when you're doing promotional events to do that, or some of them you've booked over the phone, and that can be a little bit more tricky too. But you need to make sure that you're keeping on top of your hostess coaching and sending out that letter of confirmation, calling them a day or two after you post the letter, making sure you do a really good phone call the week of the party and arriving 30 minutes before to set up. Build a wish list, have a really good wish list. But the reality is this is a bit of a numbers game, and with promotional bookings and with promotional work, the truth is you have to do a lot more effort, a lot more time, a lot more energy, and sometimes even a lot more expense to get bookings to go ahead from this as compared to the bookings that you get from your party. Now, that's not an excuse not to do this. I want you to use that as a reason to motivate you that the next time you do have a party that goes ahead, and the next time you are running a party and you have got those guests sitting around the table that you're running your party, I want you to make sure that you use every single opportunity at that party to get more than one booking per party. And you now know why.